Hey everyone, so today is day 30 of 30. So I guess that means I've made it. I didn't quite believe I'd get to 30 days when I started this adventure, let's call it that. Um, the adventure of posting an online video every single day for 30 days and seeking to be authentic in those videos, just express parts of myself, the reality of my life rather than what I think I should show or what I think will be acceptable. So that's what I've been seeking to do for these 30 days. And I guess it's meant that um, anyone who's watched these has seen a different side of me. They may have seen some sides they've been aware of. They may have discovered aspects of me that they haven't been aware of. But my hope and my intent has been that this has been a fuller picture of me. So this is me. It's not who I've let myself portray in interacting in the past. It's not that. This is more of who I am. And it's been good for me just to give myself permission to show up and to just be me, regardless of what I might think people may think. So yeah, that's what it's been about, and I'm really pleased I've got the 30 days. I wanted to reflect a little bit on why I started this. I've been seeking to change career over the last 3 to 4 months. Well, it's actually been building in me for a number of years. So as I said in one of my videos, I quit my job at the end of last year. And my intent has been to start working as a coach and supporting people with change in their lives. But before I started these 30 days, I just sort of realized how I didn't want to start, presenting this false image of me as a coach. I didn't want to start creating a new false self in a sense. And I recognized that in trying to do a different role, I didn't want the role to become me in a sort of false way. And I recognized that I need to integrate more the internal side of me with the external side of me. And I think this sort of drive for authenticity sort of overwhelmed this sort of new change or direction for me. And so I recognized that authenticity is more important than this potential new role. So that's what drove me to really face up to myself and start this process. And I'm glad I've started it, and I'm glad that I've stuck with it. So what is next? I am going to continue coaching. I don't want to make it what it isn't. I want to make it just me supporting anyone who would want to work with me. And it will evolve either slowly or quickly. And I'm just open to whichever way that is. But the other thing I want to continue doing is my own personal growth. I think the more that I grow personally as a person, the more that I integrate personally and open up to possibility in my life, the more that I can support other people with that as well. And I don't want to just start to be someone, I just want to be me and be that fully authentic me in the world and in the interactions in my life. So yeah, touching on what I said yesterday, I wish to bring this openness into my day-to-day life. And I want it to be real, how I show up in the interactions of my life. That's what's next for me, and it's still a journey for me, and it's still one day at a time. But it's really each moment at a time, and that's the simple truth. We live in a moment, and we have to find the truth and authenticity in that moment, I guess. So I guess I'll finish with a couple of quotes. So there's this concept of authentic power that a guy called Gary Zukav, I actually mentioned him mentioned him when I talked about intentions in an earlier video. And Gary Zukov talks a lot about authentic power. So one thing to be clear, when he talks about power, he's not talking about an external power, a kind of abusive or a power over somebody. He's talking about a power that comes from within, and a pure power, and an energy that comes from that authenticity in a sense. So I think it's important for us all to recover that authentic power that is ours. You know, that's our journey, and it's our goal and purpose in life almost, to find that authentic power from within us, so that we can live, our lives, and find the purpose that we're here for, and find what life's about really for us, and how we can give and support in this interconnected world, even though it seems so disconnected. So yeah, I'll just read out a little bit about authentic power, and definitely look into Gary Zukov's stuff and understand the concept further. I think he explains it probably a lot more eloquently than I might. Okay, so authentic power is the energy that is formed by the intentions of the soul. It is the light shaped by the intentions of love and compassion, guided by wisdom. And creating authentic power means aligning your personality with your soul. And it's that alignment of our personality, our kind of outward perception and outward, display of self, that is our journey in life, I guess. And it's the journey that I guess I'm on, and I continue to be on. So yeah, I'll leave it with that whole concept, I guess. Like, I'm seeking to find that authenticity, and I'm seeking to find that authentic power in my life. And it's an ongoing journey. I've enjoyed doing these 30 videos. I certainly can say at the end of them that I've enjoyed it. I'm not sure I could have said that at the start of the whole journey. And I appreciate everyone who's listened and watched, commented, liked, whatever. And I just hope that in some way they have, made you find something of more of who you are in a way, if that's possible. And if they haven't, I guess that's fine as well. I've enjoyed the process. Thanks for being with me on it. I won't go completely silent, I guess. I think one part of this is to challenge me to not just withdraw back into hiding on social media. I want to still show up and be there, but it's not going to be every day necessarily. But I'm going to seek to find some sort of flow that is true for me and that is right for me. And I just want to start showing up and continue showing up now as the person that I am, and not hold back due to my impression or view of potential judgment. So I'm here to stay, I guess. But this 30-day phase is now coming to an end. So yeah, thanks a lot for listening. I just wish you all the best in your day, in whatever you're dealing with in your life. And I encourage you to hope for great things, that we all want to hope for great things, and I think we all can find them. All the best, thanks for being part of this. Take care.